If you're the victim of debt collector harassment from Asta Funding, Lemberg & Associates will fight for your rights to deliver the cash compensation you may be entitled to. We make lawbreakers pay. Abusive collectors are liable for up to $1,000 in damages plus court costs and attorney's fees. Reclaim your life, gain peace of mind, and stop law-breaking debt collectors in their tracks. Asta Funding's home base is in Englewood Cliffs, New Jersey. It concentrates on purchasing, managing, and liquidating what it terms non-performing consumer debt. Asta Funding is a major purchaser of debts large and small, and they pride themselves on going after them all. Asta Funding collects for the likes of major financial institutions that issue credit cards, which means that many of the people they collect from are already deep in debt. They are experts at extracting the maximum out of distressed assets and non-conforming loans. You would think a debt collection agency such as Asta Funding would have in-depth knowledge of the rules and regulations contained in the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act. Accordingly, it should be aware that the FDCPA clearly states that no debt collector is permitted to telephone you before 8 a.m. or after 9 p.m. Yet evidence that Asta Funding abuses this rule can be found on innumerable consumer complaint sites and blogs. If you are one of the unfortunate people being hassled at inappropriate times of the day or night, you should notify the debt collection agency that they are violating this regulation. Further, if you receive constant text messages or telephone calls at any time of the day that are meant to badger you, that is also well outside the guidelines of what debt collection agencies are authorized to do. Moreover, representatives of Asta Funding or any other debt collection agency are not allowed to use abusive language as a tactic to unnerve you. Keep your calm while they rant and then advise them that you will be reporting them for violating the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act. Should you choose to listen to what the debt collector has to say on the phone, just remember that they are prohibited from making false claims about your status as a debtor, such as saying that you have committed a crime or that they will seize property or misrepresent the amount of money you owe. If you believe that your rights under the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act have been violated, speak with one of our experienced attorneys. The legal team at Lemberg & Associates is committed to holding debt collectors accountable and will fight for your rights under the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act.